What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we are back for another day of NBA bets for you guys. And yesterday we went 2-2. We had 4 bets out for you guys. It was a break-even day, but we hit a plus money bet, so I was happy. The Detroit Pistons should have cashed that bet, but the Detroit Pistons lost at the buzzer. They hit a game winner. I thought it was over with 2 seconds left. The other team took a shot. Charlotte Hornets took a shot, and then I forgot what his name. He tipped the ball in for the win, and it was just a tip in for the win at the last second, and Detroit cannot pull it off for us. And for the Lakers just got blown out, guys. I don't know why I took the Lakers all week. All week I told myself that the Memphis Grizzlies were going to win that game, and then as soon as I came on to you guys, I told you guys the Lakers were going to win. I don't know what came into me. Like I said, I'm a Lakers fan, so it probably was just a little bit of biasness. I should have took the Memphis Grizzlies because I knew the Memphis Grizzlies were going to win that game. But yeah, guys, let's get right into this new video. I have 3 bets out for you guys. There's not that many games out for you today, so I have 3 bets out. So let me just tell you guys exactly what I'm on. It's going to be the 2-leg parlay, guys. It's going to be the 2 parlay with the bigger favorites on the day, because I do think this are 2 favorites that should win these games. Minnesota's going to be going into Chicago, and I think Minnesota's going to be able to get the victory. Minnesota should go out there. Anthony Edwards, I don't think Edwards is going to be able to guard him on that team. I think Anthony Edwards should be good for like at least 30, 35. Maybe he can go off for 40 this game. I don't know exactly who on Chicago is going to be able to guard him. And Nikola Vucevic is going to be the other guy that's going to be trying to score on the other side alongside of Zach LaVine. But Zach LaVine is going to have to pull up those jump shots in this game, because if he goes on the inside, you got Rudy Gobert and Naz Reid on the inside. And Vucevic is going to have very trouble on the inside, in my opinion, too, with Naz Reid and Rudy Gobert. So give me the Minnesota Timberwolves in that game, guys. I think they're going to win that game by at least 12 or 13 points. And we're going to be parlaying them with Milwaukee Bucks, guys. Milwaukee Bucks have been up to a horrible start. I told you guys the other day, I took the underdog against the Milwaukee Bucks the other day, because I told you guys the Milwaukee Bucks are in horrible form. They've only won 1 game this year. I'm very disappointed in Giannis Antetokounmpo, because I'm a big fan of Giannis. And Giannis is showing that his leadership skills are just not there. I don't understand what's going on with this squad, but they're playing another team, the Utah Jazz, that has 1 win as well. And Utah has been in horrible form as well this year. So I think this is going to be a game where it's a bounce-back game for Milwaukee Bucks. Playing in Milwaukee, Giannis should go out there and get about 30 to 35 points this game. So, like I'm saying, I think Milwaukee Bucks should go out there and win this game by at least 15 to 14 points. It should be a bounce-back game at home. If the Milwaukee Bucks lose this game, guys, I think it's going to be over for the season. I don't know how they're going to be able to turn this around starting off 1-7. So they do need to get this victory. This is a very important victory for the Milwaukee Bucks. So that's going to be the 2-leg parlay, guys. It's going to be the Minnesota Timberwolves parlayed with the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, guys, for the next bet, I have a 3-leg player prop for you guys. A 3-leg parlay player prop for you guys. Guys, it's going to be a Chris Paul to at least get 6+ assists in this game. I do think Chris Paul is going to be able to get at least 9 or 10 assists in that game. I think Chris Paul is going to go out there, throw a couple lobs of Wemby, kick some balls out to the wing, hit some wide open threes, and I think Chris Paul is going to be doing very well with that squad. I think I said at the beginning of the season, I thought the Spurs were going to make the playoffs. I think the Spurs are going to be a very good squad. Chris Paul is going to be facilitating that basketball. Wembanyama is going to be picking up the pace this year with him putting a little bit more muscle mass on. So yeah, guys, that's going to be the first leg of the parlay. Chris Paul 6+ assists, and I'm gonna parlay that with Anthony Edwards 20+ points, guys. Anthony Edwards is gonna go out there, like I said in the other video I just posted just right now, right before this. I just told you guys I thought Anthony Edwards is gonna go for like 35 or 40. So what is 20 to that? That's half of the points I've been projecting him to get. I'm projecting Anthony Edwards to go out there and get 35 to 40 points this game, but I'm gonna be taking him in the parlay to get at least 20 points. I think Anthony Edwards is very good for 20 points. I think no one's gonna be able to guard him on the Chicago Bulls. They're gonna put Zach LaVine on him. The only person that was able to guard him last year that was on that squad was Alex Caruso. But Alex Caruso is no longer there, so I do think Anthony Edwards is going to have a field day. So give me Anthony Edwards to score at least 20 points in that parlay. Now I'm going to be taking Giannis Antetokounmpo to score at least 20 points in his game, guys. That's going to be the 3-leg parlay. I think Giannis is going to go out there and score about 30 points in his game. I don't see anybody able to guard him on the other squad. Utah Jazz, the only big man they have there is Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler is not that strong, so I think Giannis is going to be all over him in the paint, scoring buckets left and right. So that's going to be the 3-leg parlay, guys. It's going to be Chris Paul to have at least 6 assists, Anthony Edwards to score at least 20 points, and Giannis Antetokounmpo to score at least 20 points. That's going to come out to a -145. That's a great line in my opinion. I think this is a lock. So yeah, guys, that's going to be my most confident bet of the day. All right, guys, this next bet is going to be a same-game parlay. It's going to be the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Portland Trailblazers. And the same-game parlay, guys, is going to be a 2-leg same-game parlay. I'm going to be taking Chris Paul to at least have 7 assists, guys. 7 assists for Chris Paul. I think he's going to go out there, in my opinion, have a double-double today. I think Chris Paul's going to be good for at least like 15 and 10. But I'm going to be taking him to at least get 7 assists in this game. That's going to be the first leg of the parlay. And also, guys, I'm parlaying it with the San Antonio Spurs to win. That line comes out to a -140. I think that's a great line. I think San Antonio Spurs are going to go out there and wax the floor of Portland, especially at home. I think San Antonio should go out there and win this game by at least 8 points to 9 points. I think Wembanyama should go off for like 30 maybe 30, 28 points, 12 rebounds, 5 blocks. I think it's going to be a crazy game for Wembanyama. And also, Chris Paul's going to be out there getting assists left and right. I think he's going to be kicking the ball up to the wings, knocking down threes. I think he's going to be throwing lobs up to Wembanyama because, honestly, I think Wembanyama might be the best person to throw a lob to. And he has a best lob partner with Chris Paul. Chris Paul literally was from Lob City. So I think this is going to be a great game for the San Antonio Spurs. I think they win this game 112-103. And I think the San Antonio Spurs is going to roll this game. So that's going to be my two-leg parlay for the same game parlay, guys. It's going to be Chris Paul to record at least 7 assists and the San Antonio Spurs to win this game. And all right, guys, that is it for today's video. I am out of here. I'll be back tomorrow. So if you guys are still here listening to this video, like the video, subscribe to the page, and come back every single day. I'm here every single day posting all different types of bets. If you guys are just here watching basketball, I do soccer as well. I do the NFL as well. I do MMA. I'm going to have all different types of videos coming out today. So, guys, stay tuned and subscribe to the page and don't miss out on all of this stuff coming up further, guys. So I'm out of here, guys, and I'll be back tomorrow.